Hi guys, welcome back to Creativity Incorporated. My name is Diana, and I'm really glad you're here with us today. Well, with me today. Um, I have a short video today. Pretty much is like copy and paste of a book, sort of. But a couple of things. I do have, see, for the first time ever, oh, my material's ready. I have a lot of ephemera that I was ready. This is my Disney journal. I have made another one before, which I loved, and I filled up pretty quick. And it's not necessarily about Disney trips, but like for example, things that like I do with my kids are like, for example, this one. It's just me and my son wearing Disney stuff. So that's what I put here. I already have my signatures ready because two of these I took out from my other one because it was too fat, getting too fat. So I skinned it down with two, took off two signatures. Then I made a couple more ready to go for this journal. And another thing I have never done, but I think it's going to be nice to try out. I wanted to extend the spine, but I didn't want to like cut here and then glue it again and all that stuff. Because I love the sturdiness that the books come with. Like this. So I thought about cutting it in the middle and then just put a bigger piece. And that's it. I've never done that before. I don't know if you guys have. I'm probably the last one to find out about this, but it works great. I tried to give it a little curve like natural books, but when I put it down, when I put the glue and put it down, put a lot of weight on it, so like it flattened it like up again, which I thought it was cute and funny. But this time I'm gonna cover it with this fabric. This is I believe it was $12.99 a yard at Michael's, and I loved it. I loved it. It has so much yellow, which I love. It has some of my favorite movies, which is Jungle Book, and I like Pinocchio and Snow White. But pretty much Dumbo's here. So I want to maybe grab one of my favorite pieces, a piece to start off, and then work my way towards that. So I think I like the front to be, oh, Cinderella. Okay, we'll do this part right here. We'll do Cinderella, Jungle Cruise right here. And then there's no Dumbo on my thing. Bruh. What about right here? No, it's not gonna happen. Well, let's see. I tried to buy half a yard, but they're like not in this, so they didn't let me do that. Oh, it's not letting me. I'm gonna have to do, because I can't have Cinderella and Jungle Book in the same kind of scenario. I have to pick one or the other. I mean, this group or this group. So I'm going to stick. I'm working on something over here, so a scrapbook. So over here. Anyway. So I think I'm going to do this. Right there. So I'm going to cut this piece out and then glue it down. Okay, so for the spine, I have this material that is like completely pink on this side, but it has like a little yellow undertone on this side. I was thinking of using this side because I feel like it goes better. The yellows and the pinks. I really liked this side, but it's gonna have to be for another. I mean, it turns pinkish here and there, so I am going to I think I want to paint the base of it all white, at least one coat, to like make it blend it because it's see-through-ish. And I don't want to do that. So I'm going to paint it. And I'm going to cut a piece of this perfectly squared to use for this journal. Okay, so I cut the piece. Kind of looks all right, but I kind of liked it this way better on the pink side because you can see more inside, and I thought that was cool because this is so reflective. I thought it was cool that you can kind of see through it. It was really, really cool. But I think this is better. I know I can't run away from it. Like I want to so bad be on the colorful, cute side, and I always end up doing this. See, I'm trying really hard to be colorful. I see a lot of like Instagrammers and YouTubers be colorful, and I love that. I crave that so bad, but like everything around me and everything I crave and everything I create is on this side. I guess I can't deny it or hide it anymore. It's me. Okay, so here you go. This is it. So now the next question is, do I do edge back or front? And FYI, if you notice that when I cut the fabric, I put it on top and I was like, oh, this could be my front because I like these two. I know you were screaming at me like, what the freaking is it in your back? I don't know, but painted it, glued it down, and looks good. I like it. I like it so much. I mean, I still get these two right here a little bit, which in any case, when you think about it, I'll put so much stuff on it that it might have just like be whatever anyway. So I think this way. But let me bring my other one. Hold on. Pause. Real quick. Okay. I'm almost here. I'm almost there. It's just this fat one, and then I pull one, and everything else comes out of there. Okay. So if you remember this one, it's fat as well. I don't mean to insult you, Journal. You know I love you with all of my heart. But couple of things. See how much I cover it so it doesn't really matter the front. I kind of want to do this, but not so much. But I love this picture, and I got this postcard from one of my favorite YouTubers that creates stuff, but he also works at Disneyland. So I have another one, and so I'm thinking like that, because at the end of the day, I want it to be centered on him, right? And I love this picture, and I love who gave it to me. So I feel like I want to bring it in. I may crop it more this way in a little bit, bring it in so I can see more image around. Because I kind of want to do this cluster effect on it. I have a lot of Disney ephemera here, and then I have a big stack here, here, and here. So I was thinking of pulling out, like on the other one I have a sticker, like a sticker, but hold on, let me check on that. Okay, so this is dried, so I already attached the leather to it. And so now it's time for the magic. Much better. You can also pre-spray it. Okay, this is the same fabric I used on the other one. It looks a little mustardy on you guys' screen here, or greenish. It has a greenish undertone, but here it's more yellowish. I don't know. But so I feel like it goes a little bit with it. I'm gonna use it to cover the inside. So I think I'm just gonna continue. Okay, use the front side of the shirt to do that. Yes, I can do the same thing. I can use the front of this shirt to cover this. Do you see what I see? Yep. I'm leaving them. Actually, I'm even moving it so that I get more of them. Yep. I'm leaving them. Wonder if we can play on something. Okay, thought enough. Okay. Because I was thinking, okay, if this is cool, then I can do this way, right? And then have the panel this way. I go this way, have like two on this side, cut it this way, and then do from here on this side, and have buttons on this end, right? But then I have a seam here. In that case, I don't freaking care, right? Right? In that case, maybe I can grab this thinger. Close your eyes. I'll tell you if it works. People. Look at that beauty. Okay, let's see if it's old enough. What? It's long enough. I'm gonna die. I can even like fold it over this way. Oh, that's a thought. That's really a thought. That might work. I don't know. Okay, let's do these first. We have arrived to one of my favorite parts. But this time it's simple. I'm not gonna overcomplicate the binding. It's probably one of the on the simpler side of binding. So I'm just gonna take advantage of it. I have these threads and these are hemp cords. So I'm gonna use this one. It's kind of with this and it's kind of with the vibe. I'm gonna do yellow, but I'd rather not. I'd rather have it because it's gonna go through here. Let me see. Might be nice though, but I like that it matches the leather. You know. Yeah, I guess I can use the yellow. Okay, let's use the yellow. Okay. So I want to do, I believe, 6 signatures. Let me see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. My yellow one has 8 signatures. I have here prepared, I think 5 or 6. So I guess I'll do more. But I can do, I think I don't want to do 8. I think I want to do like one less because it's like, I love the beauty of a fat journal, but I still would like it to sit like normalish like this in my shelf, and like as it sits currently is like a crocodile. And I love it, but because I am also limited in space, I'd rather have more journals. Plus, I like making Disney journals, so 6 I think might be my number for this journal. So because we're doing 6, then we'll stretch it 8 times. Hold on. Right? I mean 12. 12. Yeah, 12 times. 1, 2, 3, 4. What the barnacle? Okay, so what I'm doing is I'm threading the cord through here, through the between the leather, because I did glue this, but I forgot that you're not supposed to glue the spine. And so I just like quickly before it fully dried, passed the ruler through there so that it wouldn't glue. So that way I have a full flexibility here without struggling. And I forget that I do that because I haven't done journaling in a long time. But I'm glad I cut it sooner than later. So anyways, I'm just weaving it through there and here. See how simple that is? Anyways, so just doing that. But since I can't like put my finger, I made myself a needle. So I tied it to the end. Then I push it through, go through the top, pull it out. There we go. I decided to go in between 6 and 8, so I'm doing 7. So strands. So 1, 2, 3, 4. 4. I think I cut enough for 7. We'll see. 5. 6. I think. Let's see. We'll see how this goes. 6, and then this one's going to be 7th. Let's see if it goes all the way. Nope. So it is 7, I think, but I forgot to do the 7th wraparound. I mean, I technically could jiggle this thing. Let's see, but then I don't have time. I don't have it to tie it with. But then if I don't, then I'd have a lot to do this. Okay, let me shoot it. Shimmy it. Or I can shimmy this way, right here. Let me see. I can always add a little piece if I need to, just so I can like, finish the whole thing. But let me see. Yeah, I'll add a little piece so that it can, and then I can tie it on the top. I think that would be very cute if I can tie it on the top. So I'll cut extra. Do that, and then just tie it off to the extension. Plus, it's going to be hitting in the back, so it doesn't really matter. Ugh. Once I get this tied. And then I can just put it here. Okay, so this is how it looks. And then I like how it looks like those the binding part, you know, the books sometimes have like a little um winding here of the thread that binds, that's part of the binding. It kind of resembles that, I feel, a little bit, right? But I like how it looks clean. It matches, looks clean on the bottom, and if I manage to keep it like evenly, I guess it doesn't matter later, but if I keep it evenly, I think it look cute. Part of it, right? Look. Anyways, let's put the signatures. Okay, so here it is. We have the journal. So I like how I coffee dyed this, and it looks more in pair, not in pair. Sorry, I moved the camera. More in tune with the vintage leather, and I feel like I went dim, not dim, but like less on the all the doohickeys. Do that in the front than last time. Um, this one I also have it in the other book. It came in it was like some kind of decoration or patch knee. This used to be part of the knees in my kids' pajamas, and I cut them out. Hotel little cup, whatever, and a patch. I also have a pin right here. If you see my other ones, they all have pins on the spine, which I love. And so this is where I put the cuff. Remember, I was gonna put it on the spine. No, I put it on the cuff. I mean, on the cuff, as a closure. And I like it because I can expand on it. I was actually thinking of putting another one here so that I can keep it tight right now, since it's not so fat. You know what I mean? But in any case, here it is. I was very eager beaver. I have a lot of ephemera to put in here, and so I was very eager beaver to do it. Wait, you guys fell? You guys look funny. The camera looks a little funny. Let me see if I can fix it. Okay, maybe that's better. So I did use the same fabric in here, and look. Oh gosh, darn it. This thing keeps on moving. But anyways, you can still see me, right? It's a pocket. Well, this look seeped a little bit, but the shirt did look nicer like this. So there's buttons on this side and on the end. Freaking love it. Little decorations. I may put more stuff here, whatever. Later. Everything's not done. Everything's for to add and play later. You know, I'll find something and I'll be like, look to where it would blop it, and then I blop it then. I started blopping things down on some pages. This was cool because this is from the 60th anniversary, and then I have the patch from that year. I thought that was cool. Just the little things that I started blopping. Like, so I like to sometimes, if I have a lot of the same theme, I kind of sometimes put it together. This is when I took my daughter, our daughter, to Disney on Ice. But see, now that I look at it, this one and this one go together. This one I should have put here. which I may still do because I glue everything down with this, because this is all um like a thought, like, oh well, this is my idea, and if I don't like it, I can just move it. Because when you put a little bit of this, it stays there, but then I could also like take it out, you know what I mean? So, and it doesn't really damage the paper that much. This is my map, but if you can see, they're like a little bit lifted, like 3D from another map. So anyway, so I just started blopping some things. This is an old book from my princess that I bought her, like a little Disney math thing. This is from some birthday party cake plates. It's like 4 or 5 plates. I don't know if you could see, probably not, but there's a few plates that I did a relief on there. Crayola box, of course. This is a packaging from a kite that I got my kids, which I have the kite and I might blop it somewhere here. This was also a birthday party that my kids did for me. I like the tail on the plate, which I have somewhere around here because I was just finishing it. But I didn't like that. I didn't want to glue them from here to here and kind of be awkward. So what I did is I decided I'm going to paint the tail eventually. You see how I kind of decided I'm going to do a whole ocean scene. So I'm blopping ideas, you know, things. My kids got me the toys from McDonald's. And I got some, and I'm thinking, you know, maybe possibly incorporating them here. You know, little things like that. This is like the only ephemera that is not Disney related, but I think it's so cute. Yeah, old ephemera. This is from like 2017. Just things that I started like, because I was too eager to block stuff. And I think I'm gonna use this to decorate some stuff, because I still believe it looks good here, like maybe smaller pieces, you know, like for corners or whatever, but not in outside and in like a big piece. I don't know. Maybe I use it as tape or whatever, sort of like washi tapes and stuff. But yeah, so I started to put stuff in here. It's also a pocket back here, and I glue the sleeve there. And I'm really excited to fill this up. I feel like it's a perfect book, one that I was very eager to make, and I'm really excited to fill up. If I had not mentioned it before in this video, because as you know, I have like a crazy life and I film here and there. If I had not mentioned it before, this is December. I made this book. I actually finished it on Walt Disney's birthday, and I started playing with it because his birthday is on the 5th, December 5th, and mine is December 8th. So I feel like during that time I was playing with it, and I felt like I wanted to finish it then, but I was just having fun playing with it. And at the end of the day, that's what we're here to do, to play and have fun with our beautiful little paper creations that we get to make. I'm really excited you guys came to see this video. I know it's like not a usual video that I like to make all kinds of crazy books, but it's a book that makes me happy. I really do consider this a joy journal. I love you guys. Stay safe. If I don't see you before the holidays, happy holidays. And I'm hoping to see you before the end of the year. So we'll see how that goes. Till next time, guys. Stay safe. Stay crafty. I love you guys. Bye.